Welcome back, everybody, to episode 5 of Urban Philosophy. Today, we're going to be talking about self esteem. Hopefully, everybody had happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, and everything else that you might be celebrating. Um, Looking forward to a good new year. And let's talk about self esteem. How do you see yourself from a mental standpoint? Do you have more of a positive or negative self-image? In today's society, it's so easy to feel depressed and not even know why. So you should have pick-me-ups along the way to balance out your stress factors. Habits can be hard to break, like substance abuse or isolating yourself or even holding things in when they need to be discussed. It's hard to speak your mind when you're worried about being politically correct. But if you see something that strikes a nerve, you have to express yourself to someone who understands. Your self-esteem is one of the most important parts of your identity. If it's damaged, it reflects in how you interact with others. But on the other hand, it's good to be humble. It's good to be active, to go out and do something fun and simple like an art workshop or a jazz festival. It doesn't always have to be expensive or mind-blowing. I feel like nowadays the news paints such a negative image of the world that if a person doesn't go out and experience it for themselves, then they could definitely taint your self-esteem. It's easier than you think to make a friend. And I'm not speaking digitally. Try something called a public library. Yes, they do still exist. Pick up an easy read. You don't have to be a Shakespeare aficionado. Most people there are very friendly, and you'd be surprised what you learn from the librarians. And before Tinder, there was something called a bar. I would suggest going with the homies, but not the homies that will get you kicked out. What I'm trying to say is, positive experiences lead to positive self-esteem, so be adventurous. Self-esteem, self-image. Two things that are very valuable to your identity. If you compliment yourself, it's going to be a lot easier to be successful because you are confident in who you are. We got to stop comparing ourselves to others, It's nice to see how our friends are doing on Facebook or check out our favorite celebrity, but we don't have to always strive to be the best of the best. We should just be the best person we can be. Everybody's not going to be a president or a CEO or the best rapper, singer, actress, If you be more realistic with yourself and hone in on what you've accomplished and how far you've come, say within like the last 6 months or 2 years, and just compare yourself to where you were at before and where you're at now, then your self-image should increase. It's easy for us to be depressed because situations, loss of a loved one or something we saw in the news. Excuse me. But you gotta bounce back. You can't let that affect you too much, and you gotta learn how to live with setbacks. And when you are more confident in who you are as an individual, then you'll start to see the world a little bit more differently. You gotta be more. Well, you don't have to be. How can I say this? It's good to have courage and find within yourself the drive to want more. And that's what you should strive for. But your self-esteem really plays into how you go about achieving your goals. Don't be too hard on yourself. Try not to be too pessimistic. Try to be more optimistic and see the good in life and see the good in yourself. Personally, my self-esteem is like a roller coaster. It goes up and down depending on what happens in the day. or how I feel waking up. Um, it's just about finding that balance and finding ways to motivate yourself and having that good support system to help you validate who you are as a person. You shouldn't really seek out self validation on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram too much. It's great to build your brand, but a lot of times, like, those sites are glamorized. They don't really show who that person really is. They just want you to see the best parts of themselves, and it causes us to strive for sometimes unmeasurable, unrealistic expectations. A lot of the Instagram models you see don't look like that in person, and we're all handsome and beautiful in our own ways. Look in the mirror for about 5 minutes and don't leave until you see how good you are. We got to do more soul searching to find. If you want to find your purpose in life, then you have to really do, like, spiritual surgery, if you will. You have to, like, think about all the things that make you you, all the things that make you happy, make you sad, and think about the good times and the memories, like your childhood, what you're looking forward to in the future, and find ways to encourage yourself and strive for more. So just value yourself, love yourself, be proud of yourself, So yeah, feel worthy because you are, and good things will happen once you start seeking after them, and once you start, if you have, like, negative habits, like I said, substance abuse or isolation or anything, you got to find a way to rise above and change that, and you'll start feeling a lot better about yourself. Do some research into ways to better yourself. 2019 should be the year of personal growth, and that's what I'm gonna do. I just want to be a better man today than I was yesterday, and I'm just happy with who I am and who I will become. I got a long way to go, but we all start from somewhere. And just, have more self-respect, value yourself more, and have a good self-esteem. All right, y'all. Peace.